All right. Testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. How you guys doing? Hey, Harmack.
For some reason, Twitch messed up. It's not playing it on my channel. Twitch sucks.
Wait, are you sure? I went specifically and did that in Caster.
I know you did. I'm still watching Scales playing on my channel.
Let me check Caster.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a screw up on Twitch's part, not you.
Oh, dude, I'll show you right here.
I believe you. I definitely believe you. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what it says. Or what I'm seeing.
Just do a raid. Or I'm not a raid. I mean a host. Do a /host.
Yeah, I will. Give me just a second. I got to go here.
Do a /host, sir.
Host. How's the name?
/streams live. Doesn't know his own channel.
No shit.
Welcome, guys. We're just getting situated here. Here we go.
There we go.
Well, I'm glad the alerts are working.
Yep.
There we go.
Looks good.
I think we changed things up slightly here. Same design. Same design overall, but new aesthetic. All right. Nice. Thank you. I wanted to get something soothing to the eyes because we know we're hard enough to look at. I think so.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. No argument from me on that one. No.
I think we're hard enough to look at. So the only thing here, Harmack, is like your camera is like right in on your face. It's like, is it real close to you?
No, I have it zoomed in so it'll crop out my mic.
Oh, okay. Oh, that explains it. I like the mic. I like having the mic in my picture. It's right there. I know,
but mine looks weird. Hang on, I'll show you. Mine looks kind of weird though.
I've got the David Letterman mic, just like, hey, how you doing?
I know, but with this thing, it doesn't work quite right. But I'll zoom out and show you. Here we go. Well, I don't know. Where is it? There it is. There.
Yeah.
No. But now
I think for this stream, you should leave it like that. That's just my own personal. I mean, that's up to you. However you want to do it, do it.
No, I'll leave it. I'm fine with it if that's fine. I was just trying to make it look good. That's all.
I would leave it. It just it gives you that more relaxed fit because it kind of have like that.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, one day I'll probably eventually get an actual green screen behind me, but they're not cheap, and I don't have the room behind me. I'll knock it over constantly.
No, dude, green screens are cheap. It's getting the lighting to get it working. Is the part that's
I've got the lighting down here to get it working.
Yeah.
I just don't have, I mean, I could hang it on the wall, but it's got to be pretty flat, and you don't want any wrinkles. And
dude, you could go to like Amazon sells it, but you could go to like a craft store. Like what was that? What is it, Joanne Fabrics or whatever that place is called? That might be a Cleveland thing. I don't know, but there's a couple of stores that have them.
But you got to yeah. I know you just want the cloth that you can hang.
I could probably give you. I have an extra cloth from the show. The escape we used to have.
When we tried using that, it was like having trouble doing that. Or was that the camera?
That was the lighting, and we had a bad camera.
Oh,
I've since upgraded things since doing the Twitch stream.
Right.
So
makes sense.
Yeah, I could give you. I have an extra one if you want it. You just have to press it. You're gonna have to like probably wash it and actually take a what do you call it? An iron to it.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to iron? Do you know how to iron anything, or does your wife?
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I definitely know how to iron. Yeah.
Yeah. Just put it on an ironing board and then iron it and then hang it behind you, and you'll be fine.
All right, I can do that.
Or you can buy the trying to see who sells it. By the way, is the volume okay? Somebody let me know on the volume here.
Hang on.
You should be. You may have been quiet, but I think I just matched you right now. I just turned it up a bit in case. because the game I'm playing right now,
Oh, okay.
I have to turn the volume down for DMCA reasons.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, you know, it bugs the hell out of me that you have to do that, man. I mean, it's part of the game. All right. I mean, you're lucky that you can turn down the volume in this game. There are some games where you're stuck with the volume, with the music volume where it is. I mean, and you're stuck with it. Or if it's in a cutscene, there's nothing you can do about it. I swear to God, these laws are so draconian. Oh my God, they need to update them. You know, it's not like, I mean, who the hell is? I know their thing is, well, you know, the person should be getting paid for that song, and you're getting paid for playing it on there. Yeah, but I already paid for the damn game, so technically the person did get paid. So you know, and I'm just a little streamer. I might hit my first $100, and it took me about a year to get there. Ooh boy, me killing. I mean, come on. That annoys the hell out of me. I hate that because
I
you
knew
try to play a game.
going into this thing, I knew this was going to be a problem.
If you go on YouTube, if you stream just straight to YouTube and the hell with Twitch, then it doesn't happen that way. The worst that they'll do is you won't be monetized. If it's really egregious, they will. But I mean, like you'd have to be purposely just like having a just chat, and then in the background you've got like like a actual radio playing or something.
I knew after night one that there was going to be some shit because um I turned when I first started. I'm playing Sleeping Dogs at because TP Poker requested it,
Mhm.
and I knew this game had copyright music. It's like a Grand Theft Auto clone. They all have car radios that play legit songs. There's a karaoke
Yeah,
mode in the game. I'm like, well, there's no way they're gonna make you play anything on karaoke that's not copywritten.
right,
So
exactly.
I turned the music all the way down to zero. But there's a car music rather all the way down to zero. But there's a second music mode that I turned down. I'm thinking, okay, well maybe if I just overtalk it, it'll pass.
No,
No, they muted the first 5 minutes. It was the title screen of the
yeah,
game. They muted the title screen. So my whole intro to part 3 of that stream was dead. So I had to
yeah,
craftily cut it to where it's just a cold open, which I
yeah.
hate.
No,
I hate cold opens. It's just
I'm not a fan of it either. But
it's not like it's
from
not on my production level to do that, but I had to because I don't have any other. I could edit it, but why? It's like
no, but that's the problem is that look, it's under fair use. What you're doing is under fair use. It's not like you're just sitting
you
there
would
going,
think.
"Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the next song is." But the problem is, it doesn't matter. These places are so scared. I don't know why they're so scared of the record companies, but it's like, look, they're still stuck in 1983, okay, where they want people to just. I swear to God, I guarantee you, there's some CEOs who are like, they're going to buy CDs. CDs are coming back. Like the vinyl people, they're coming back. Yeah, I mean, I swear, because I mean, let's think about it logically. You would think game streaming, you would think for all that's out there that if anybody would be pissed off that their shit's being shown would be the actual developers of a game. Like, no, we want people to buy the game to play it. But see, they look at it as, hey, this is free advertisement. That's what they look at it as. Whereas the same thing should be said for the soundtrack of that. Hey, there's some good music in that. Or you might hear a song that you haven't heard in years. You'll be like, oh, I forgot about that song. And you'll go to Spotify and get it, and you'll or download it from iTunes or some shit. But the record companies aren't looking at it that way. They're still stuck into thinking that
Very
these
archaic.
copyrighted
It's
stuff.
very
It
archaic.
is. You can't because it's the thing. You can't one if you're getting a game made by a company, obviously it's going to have copyrighted music. You can't have one saying it's okay and then the other saying it's not. It doesn't work that way. There's got to be a medium ground here. Like, I understand them going after the ones I've seen, where they're like playing Minecraft and you actually hear like real music playing in the background, like shit you'd hear on the radio. Yeah, those people, not good, not smart. But if it's in the game, you're not pressing play. You're not advertising the song. It's just part of the game. That's where it should matter.
I think it needs to be.
As
I
far
think
as
there
I'm
needs to be a
concerned.
streamer's revision because, like, you're like if they have been giving a license, like whoever produced, I know Square published it, but whoever produced, um, the game Sleeping
Yeah.
Dogs, like if they were licensing the songs, and what by the way, what's even worse about this whole thing is in part 3 I got to the karaoke mode
Yeah.
and I was panicked because the first song was I Fought the Law.
Yeah.
And they start the karaoke mode, I can't hear the music
Yep.
because it is cranked all the way down.
All the way down.
So
Yep.
I'm literally having to just learn how this meter works to get where it needs to be. You know, it's like Guitar Hero kind of. You got to put the arrow on the lines with the D-pad.
Yeah.
But you can't hear any of the lyrics, so I don't know if I was doing good or not doing it. I failed it a couple times. But like
Yeah.
I can't do the karaoke mode because I'm gonna get hit with a DMCA strike. So, or my channel's gonna get muted. So, what I'm giving this game another chance this week to see if I get either muted because I archive these streams. If I can't archive them, I not the end of the world, but you know people do watch the VODs.
Yeah.
You know, Metroid last Friday got 100 overnight views on VODs.
Yeah.
That's a lot for me. So some of my videos get a lot of traction overnight.
Well, but that's why I'm noticing like a lot of people. I'm noticing more and more people. And now, granted, you still have I mean, Twitch is still good. It's just that they've where YouTube was like this at one point, and then they've kind of backed off a bit. They've literally gotten they've gone way too far. You know, like for example, if you get a copyright strike on YouTube, you're allowed 3 within 90 days. After 90 days, it goes away. You're back to normal. On Twitch, 3 ever. You have 1 now, 1 5 years from now, and 1 15 years from now. If that happens, your channel's done. Bye-bye. That sticks with you forever. So that's one thing that's pissing a lot of people off. 2, you don't know where the line is. I mean, they said, here, read this. This will explain it. It doesn't. Unless you understand legalese, which most of us don't. That you're not depicting what we're allowed to do, what we're not. That's why a lot of people are starting to jump ship and either jump over to YouTube or Twitch or Facebook gaming because they're not as harsh on it. You know, like for example, with when I was doing Back to the Future, I would put it to it never did strike me on Twitch, but they weren't really being nuts at that point when I was doing it. But when I would bring it to YouTube, yeah, it would say there's a copyright claim on it. But what it would either say we can mute it and you can get paid for it, or you can leave it unmuted and you don't get paid for it. At least they give you the option, you know. And I'm fine with that. Look, if it's a copyright claim, I don't care. You know, I mean, I got a real job. I mean, yeah, I'd like to get paid for it, but I mean, look, I'd rather them be able to hear it because I mean, you can't play a game with no music. That's like watching a movie with no music. It's pointless.
We don't make any revenue off VODs or YouTube archives. I just like them so I can direct people because occasionally people will say, "But TP Poker, by the way, hello, we're talking about your game, by the way."
Yeah, jackass.
So like, some people will come in and say, "Can you play such and such game?" And I go, "Oh, I've already played it. Check my VODs." And they can go, "Okay, sure, I'll check it out."
Yeah.
I had one person, a friend of mine in particular, I played through a game and he wanted to see it and he watched all the VODs to it. But like, if you're playing a game like Sleeping Dogs and they're just gonna mute every one of them, I don't get paid for the videos anyway. But I just want the archival. You know, like you know, okay, don't pay me for the bits that I got on those videos. Whatever, you know.
Well, that's why, like, what some people do because Twitch has done that. You've got a computer that's strong enough to do this, but I don't. You can actually have it record what you're doing, so you can actually have an actual copy recording directly to your PC, so that if Twitch decides to mute that, you'll still have the beginning.
I
And
thought
so, but you
about
can
doing
talk
that
over it
actually.
huh?
I thought about doing
Yeah,
that actually because
that's what a lot of people are doing. Like because then what they can do is, while they're uh talking and shit, like what some of them will do is they'll just play the game, and then watch the game and talk like they're watching it for the first time, and then add in uncopyrighted music in spots where it would have been muted. I mean, and I think that's really stupid that you have to do that, but
it is what
right
it is.
now,
I knew going
right,
in. I knew going into this game, and I did it for TP Poker because TP Poker is always
but
been
like,
he's been a loyal viewer.
no, you're right, but that's why I'm saying there's a lot of people. That's why a lot of people have jumped to YouTube and Facebook. Is just literally they're not so damn strict. I mean, look, I understand copyright infringement and all that shit, but if it's part of a game and you're physically not hitting a play button, you're not, trying to be a DJ on the stream or something like that, but it's just part of the game that you purchased, it should be fine. It really should be, because you've paid for the rights to that game, including the music, or else you'd be buying the game, and then when you take it home, you'll get a note in the mail from the RIAA going, "Oh, by the way, you owe us this for that game." No,
There's
it's
parts
part
of
of the
me
game.
too that just go, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just stream old stuff. Like I've considered that
Well,
as
be
well.
careful. They can be careful. They can knock you on that too. I mean, for example, like there was one you played. What was it?
We got muted for something once. What was that?
That you. It was the beginning of the stream. It was for It was Ducktales, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Duck. We got muted for
You got
Ducktales. That's
you got
yeah,
muted
that's
for
right.
Ducktales, and that song. It was an 8-bit version of the song,
It
so
was
it wasn't the
chiptune.
actual
Yeah.
one. Yeah, but yet they muted the whole and I just thought that is the dumbest thing. And like I said, I understand copywriting. I get it. Obviously, if you're running a channel that you're playing Minecraft or some game that really doesn't have music in it, and you're playing live music behind you, yeah, you can't do that. But if it's part of the game you bought, all right, it's included in the game. You get to a certain spot in the game says we play this song now. It's not like you have any control. That should be allowed because you're not trying to steal the song or make more money off of that song.
Yeah.
It's
I
part
know.
of the damn game. Because the argument, if I swear to God, if I were a lawyer, I'd be like, have you ever gone to a movie? Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite movie? Oh, Godfather. Oh, great. Watch it without any music, just dialogue only. You'll be bored to tears in a half hour. The music makes the scene. That's how it works. That's why I refuse to not keep the music off. If they want to mute me, mute me. Fine. I don't care. I mean, I'm annoyed with it by this point. I mean, nothing worse than going into the video creator, your video producer part, and looking on the right side. You have 0 strikes so far.
It used to. It used
thanks,
to.
Dad.
I used to be able to get around it too because you would just, as soon as your stream was over, you go in, hit the highlight button, and just highlight the whole stream and archive it. I do that every single night. But like on Wednesday, I went in there and they had already muted portions of it. They muted that whole intro. I was like, whatever. I'll just start recording it and then I'll just dump those to YouTube if I have to. But I get worried about this game because I'm like, there's some parts of the game I literally can't play because I can't hear the music. Like the karaoke parts, I can't do any of those, which is fine. I don't care.
But it kind of goes. Almost Twitch has gone in the way of like the PlayStation. Remember, in certain parts of Batman, you guys are just looking at a blue screen.
Oh yeah, I forgot the.
I mean,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of what they're doing here. It's like, why? I mean, like at least the PlayStation gave you common courtesy of going, hey, just so you know, the video's been blocked for this.
Yep.
But if you're streaming on Twitch, they don't let you know it's being muted. You have no clue. As far as you know, everything's fine. You don't find out until after you've done all the work. Then you find out, oh, well, you just basically took my work and wiped your ass with it. Thanks.
Let's talk to the peeps, Harmack. The peeps.
Okay.
The peeps that are watching here. Here we go. Let me
peeps.
Pull my chat
What's
closer.
Up, peeps?
TP Poker says, I am not just a loyal viewer, I am a friend to the stream. You goddamn
Yeah,
right.
I guess.
Damn right.
Yeah.
He's also the
Damn right, TV poker.
SSWF TV champion. He's also the SSWF, well, one half of the tag team champions. But
Yes, he is.
he is no longer world champion
He finally
because
lost that bitch.
you're looking at it.
What up?
Soon as that happened, I got called for rigged. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't
Oh no.
I don't make the rules. The game plays it out. Everybody has got the same rating. You're just got a 50-50 shot of winning. I think the game chose I think the game chose TP Poker to go on this ridiculous win streak as part of the you guys don't see this, but in the mode that this is taking place in, this is called a universe mode. So it's got like a calendar of events. The game keeps track of wins and losses on its own. I don't use those wins and losses because I don't know. Sometimes I have to reset the game because it glitches. A couple times, like, it glitched after a win, and I had to simulate the win, and one of them was TP Poker's title match, and he lost, and I'm like, well, that's not fair. He didn't lose it on the stream. He lost it because of the game. So I went and I stripped whoever had won the title off him and then gave it back to him.
See, now that's fixed.
That's
fixed. So TP Poker. Sit down. You lost fair and square.
Frogster says, stop yawning.
I can't help it, man. It's been a long week.
Poker says, I was banned. My chat was banned from Poker Stars 3 times, and then I was banned for 1 year for my abuse and X-rated language. Damn.
Jesus, what were they, Mormons? Puritans? Puritans? We don't use that foul language here. We will use king's decorum at all times.
Excuse me, Mr. TP Poker.
The hardest word we'll allow is rubbish.
Excuse me, Theodore.
And that is it.
Excuse me, Theodore Patrick Poker. I don't allow this malarkey, this.
You're lucky we're allowing you in with the name of poker.
This travesty. Abysmal language.
I hate that. I mean, look, I understand. Like, if you're MFing like crazy, yeah.
Theodore Patrick Poker. That should be his real name.
Oh my god! I always thought it was Thelma Patrice Poker. But
Thelma Patrice Poker. You bastard. Poker also says, I must say I look forward to your streams nightly. You both are very talented, entertaining, and genuinely good people. Thank you, Poker.
Oh, thanks.
Those are nice words.
He's been drinking.
That man is drunk.
He's drunk.
Somebody cut that guy off.
Hey, you know what? My dad being a cop for 26 years, drunk people are the most truth-telling people in the world.
Somebody cut him off.
If he's drunk, he's being honest. No, keep drinking, Poker. Say more nice things about us, please.
I don't to be I mean, I started this whole Harmack, you've been streaming for like almost 3 years now, but like I'm coming up on a year and a half, and like I enjoy it. It's nice. It's nice to get some coin every once in a while, but even if I don't, whatever. I feel like it's this way. I have games on a backlog that I'm actually getting to that I probably wouldn't get to otherwise because I either get distracted with stuff here, or my wife distracts me with something. It's like, my wife knows from
end up with a honeydew.
My wife knows from 8:30 to 10. I'm in here, so she doesn't bother me with anything. But I just look at I'm just getting rid of my backlog, and in case of last week, I just replayed an older game that I haven't played in 20 years and enjoyed the shit out of. And then you get the requests from people that you take, and you end up with some really strange ones, like the Grinch back in December for Dreamcast. Frogster.
Yeah. That Frogster, man.
I think he purposely told me to play that because that game was terrible.
That was terrible.
That was an
Terrible.
awful game. I think I'm gonna have to play.
Well,
I think I'm gonna have to play it yearly though, because I just had caught on about where to go next, and then my stream ended. I'm like, well, and that was like the last one of the year, I think, too.
oh,
That was my last stream of 2020. Was that Grinch stream? It was right before
no
Christmas,
kidding.
I believe, and then we took that New Year's off, I think, that week.
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, it's a good Christmas game. Go for it. You know, what the hell?
I told one guy his mother's privates look like a ham sandwich. The guy reported me, and I got a 1-month ban. TP actually
He reported you? Wow.
So he says.
That man did not have a man card. If, oh my God, he said something about my wife. I'm telling.
TP actually stands for Team Proof, a poker crew that I founded 14 years ago. That's your PSN name, by the way, too. I hope I didn't hope I didn't give that out by accident. I always see him sign on.
Team Proof. I always thought it stood for terrible poop.
Terrible poop.
Terrible poop poker.
Terrible poop. I like Thomas Patrick better. Theodore Patrick.
No, the best one that would work though, I just thought the pussy poker.
Oh man,
that would work. That would work.
If Team Proof goes under, that's got to be your new. Throat puncher.
Throat puncher.
Throat puncher poker.
Tonsil prodder poker.
Damn. Frosher says
proctologist poker.
The proctologist.
Sorry guys, I'm a little giddy tonight.
That's gonna be his new SSWF gimmick. Proctologist poker.
The proctologist.
Tiny penis poker. Oh. Hey, you said that one, not me. that was all you, man.
Tiny penis.
Frosher says, shit. Please, Atari Paperboy next game request. It has to be on Atari? Like 26, which Atari? 2600, 7800, 5200? I likely have them all, but I mean, I need to know which one.
That's gonna be harsh, man. Because even the Nintendo one was hard.
I can't get anywhere on the Nintendo one. Asking me to stream the Nintendo Paperboy is like, I tell you what, he said it's 2600. We have a Atari 2600 Night that's coming back. I decided to do this like twice a year. I'm working on getting the actual paddles though for the Atari before we do the next one. I'm working on this.
Are you talking about the joysticks or the
I'm talking about the paddles and the joysticks, because I found that playing 2600 with a D-pad blows.
Oh yeah,
it's not fun. And a couple games I couldn't get working.
Well, you're trying to put digital to analog. Remember, those are all analog. Those controllers were not digital at all. There's
a console that I want. Hyperkin makes it. It's called Retron 77.
Yeah.
And it plays physical Atari carts. And it takes an SD card, which you can hack the firmware on this thing. And you can ROM dump every Atari 2600 game to it. I thought about going out of pocket and purchasing that for the stream, just so I could have a way to do Atari requests, because this is now the second Atari request in a year. So obviously people like these Atari nights. I'm thinking of just biting the big one, and it's about $70 I think to do this thing. So I might just do that. I was using the Mister, but I want it's the easiest way to get the joysticks and the paddles is to get the Retron 77.
Yeah.
Tip puncher poker?
Tip puncher poker.
TV Poker says my father always told me never shake hands with a proctologist.
You never those
are wise words, actually.
Yeah, very good, very
Wise
good.
words that have never
Especially,
been spoken.
especially if they have hair in their teeth.
Correct. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? We got this will be an abbreviated one because we got started really late. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good for about another 15, 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's
we
get
we
this. What do you
we
guys want to talk about?
we talked about what's going on with the streams. Next week we're gonna get caught up on all the clips next week.
Yes. You got a
And
bunch of them too.
next week I'm saving the. I was gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna do an unboxing video, our first ever unboxing video. Or did we unbox the PS5? No, I just showed the PS5, didn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't unbox it. We're gonna do an unboxing video. I got something interesting this week. And
Really?
Del Griffith is gonna have a coronary about this.
All right. Well, don't make sure he doesn't see it until then.
He's gonna have a fit when he sees this.
You know, if he does decide to come over to your place, which is 50-50, but if he does,
I showed this. I showed this thing to LOV Eric, and he's like, "Dude, you got to open this." He's like, "You got." He's like, "You got to open this." I have never ordered anything from Limited Run Games. In fact, I'm gonna make a couple purchases from them this year. We have to have our big E3 talk. That's gonna be next week too.
Yeah,
I want to do that tonight.
I didn't watch it.
I want to do that tonight, but man, we just don't have enough time, and it's gonna take a while.
With the week I had, I haven't even watched anything E3 at all.
I'd catch up on E3. So, E3 was bad but good. The ones you would not.
One up that's got like the full thing. Or?
I'll link you to some of them. So like the ones that were, the ones you would expect to be good were just, But the ones you didn't expect or even knew had an E3 were the ones that caught my attention this year.
Really?
Like Xbox's E3 was all, hey, we got this coming. It's exclusive. It's in 2022.
It's not exclusive because you can play it on the PC.
Everything Xbox, Microsoft was 2022. That should have been the theme of their... They still will not have an exclusive game until 2022.
You know what? And I mean, luckily Sony had a couple out. Once again, with the shit that they're still trying to fix with these consoles, they were brought out a year too damn early. Everyone's saying that. I mean, even like some of like the higher end people on YouTube that like do like the tech stuff, and they're all saying all of this with the how Sony.
Well, don't go into too much detail. You got to save this rant for next week.
Oh yeah, well no, just how certain tech on these consoles, well, especially on Sony, aren't working yet. Or with Xbox not having any games. This could have this was literally just an immediate cash grab, and it came out half baked. Now luckily they've got I swear to God, if it were like the PlayStation 2 era and there was no online play, that would have hurt. Ooh, that'd have hurt people bad. So luckily, they're especially for Xbox, their online thing is saving their ass right now. I think
Nintendo stole the show.
I bet. I know they're coming out with a new one.
I know. I think Nintendo stole the show, and I think Limited Run and Arcade 1-Up stole the rest of it. But that's my own opinion.
I'll have to look at that. Yeah, send me those links.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah. I just want to be up on it.
Yeah, but the thing I purchased was Doom 64 had a limited run release where I own it on I own it on PS4 already. Like I bought it digitally. But I showed Del Griffith because I saw it at Best Buy. I'm like, dude, Del Griffith's a huge Doom fan, huge.
Yeah.
So I showed him this. I'm like, dude, it's Doom 64, but sorry, I got a burp and it's not coming up.
I can tell here. I can see. I was like, "Are you trying to poop?" What do you
do? I have to burp and it ain't coming.
No, I have to admit. I mean, I think when it comes to these kind of younger companies kind of coming up, man, they've got a lot to prove. So they're out there. busted their ass. And I think, Sony and Xbox, well, definitely Sony this year, they got a little too big for their britches and stopped listening to people and said, no, 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 you don't know what you want. We know what you want. Yeah, okay.
That's sad.
That's spoken like
That's sad.
Microsoft 7 years ago.
Yep.
And it's just weird because if you notice, like, for example, when PlayStation 2 came out and the Xbox came out, that was a close one. But then when Sony got big on the PS2 because it made some great ass sales, it was freaking awesome. All of a sudden, PS3 came out. Microsoft listened to their people, had a better thing from the start, and Sony struggled like a crazy motherfucker. But then, once again, Microsoft did better. So then it flip-flopped for the next generation. Now Sony did great the past generation, and they got too big for their britches. So
we do have we'll talk about E3 next week. I don't want to get off on a tangent here.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So yeah, next week we'll do E3 and an unboxing, and we're gonna catch up on all the clips. So check that out.
Please, anybody who's watching our videos, if there's something funny that happens, or trust me, I mind this at least once a night. If there's anything that clip that shit, man, and put it up in our Discord so we can have it for Friday. That's what makes it that's what makes it awesome. Like I just had one last night. Al here clipped one. I was sitting there like making fun of like some sort of dude on a horse that was like killing me and shit. So I was like talking about knocking his fat ass off the horse.
Yeah, you cut a promo on a horse and it was pretty funny.
It was awesome. It was great.
So yeah, tune in for next week for that. Then we're gonna let's see. We did get a topic that came in here.
What's that?
So let's do this real quick. This should be this could be a short one or a long one. I'm not sure. Can we talk about why wives be crazy?
Oh, well, easy. I'll just say this for one thing. That's one thing my sister told me. Girls are stupid.
Your own sister told you that.
She said that's why. Because I asked her, I'm like, I never understood how a girl will literally sit there. You'll tell them they'll be interested in this dude, and this guy, and he's just a player, and he's going to use him. So you try to be the voice of warning. Don't date the dude, man. It's a piece of crap. Seriously, you're going to be hurt. Don't do it. And then they do it anyway, and then they come back to you going, "What happened? I don't understand." And it's like, bitch, please. No, I already told you. I'm not being nice to you now. What the hell?
So would you cut the same? Would you cut the same promo on your wife like you did the horse?
Oh, would I?
Not I'm asking you.
Live. No, because I gotta sleep sometime.
I'm asking you.
No, would you?
Sure.
Liar. Well, you like sleeping outside underneath your car so you don't get wet in the rain?
I mean, it's better than getting kicked in the back all night.
True. That's if she even allows you into the same bed as her after a comment.
I'm trying to find that. I can't put it up on stream right now, but I'm trying to find that.
We'll get it for tomorrow or next week.
Oh, here it is. You can just hear the audio of it. That's all you need.
Horses. All right, go for it. Oh, man, you just wait until I knock your fat ass off that horse, bitch. You going down, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Going down. Think you're all high and mighty? You're about to get landed on. You little bitch.
I just want that part. I want that part clipped right there.
What, you get landed on?
No, yeah, this part right here.
You little bitch.
There we go, right there. Hang on. It's hard to queue up.
On. You little bitch.
You little bitch. That's the part I want. I want that clipped. You little bitch. Every time someone says something in the chat that's stupid, I just want this to go off. I'm going to add this to the soundboard, actually.
You little bitch.
That's what I'm going to add right there. Harmack calling a horse, you little bitch.
Dude, yeah, I'd like to put that on my stream, too. That's a nice idea.
I think I'm going to clip that. That one's getting clipped. I love that. That was awesome. So, yeah. So, why wives be crazy? I don't know, because they are crazy. Women be crazy.
Why is my picture stuck?
Oh, you are stuck.
What'd you do? You broke me.
Wow. Why are you stuck? Harmack, you look
I
like
don't know.
you're stuck.
You bitch.
There we go. Hang on. Hang on. We'll get you back,
Oh,
buddy. We'll
man.
get you back. No need
Thanks,
to no
I'm
need
here.
no need to get all bent out of shape.
You
little
bitch.
bitch.
You're gonna get landed on. No, I figured when that happened to me last night, I'm like, I just for some like I said, this week I have been just exhausted. So it's like any comments you're hearing me make or stupid remarks is literally because I'm barely here. So I mean, it was like it just felt right to say what I said. I don't know why.
Harmack would make a good bouncer at a strip club. No nonsense.
Yeah, I'm a no nonsense guy. You've seen my streams; it's dead serious, Bueller.
I like how when you can't progress, you're like, I don't know if you're as bored as I am, guys, but you know.
Shit. Well, I'm getting bored. I mean, come on. How much time?
I almost used that line last night when I was playing Sleeping Dogs, because there's no damn checkpoint.
I know
At this one part, and I kept dying because they don't refill your energy. I figured out a way for them to do it, but like at one part, I had to like fight 15 different guys in a row. Like, you know, in that game, the fighting system is you gotta learn it, or else you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
There we go. There's that burp I was looking for.
That sounded deep.
Yeah, so I kept dying, and then Skates pops in. He's like, "You suck," and then Doug Griffith says something like, "Oh, you sound like Harmack." I said, "Oh, fuck you guys." And then I said, "Well, I'm sorry this is so boring, guys. You know, are you guys as bored as I am right now?"
Well, God, yeah. I mean, I say that for the same reasons. I mean, like I kind of put myself into everyone watching. Yeah, even as a player, you only want to play the same part so many damn times, you know, before you're just like, you know, I swear to God, this would be the point if it weren't for streaming. This would be the point where I just turn it off and take a break from it.
And
but
then
I can't. I'm in the middle of a stream.
And then you yell,
so it's like,
"You little bitch!"
Yeah, and you know, I mean, because I mean, who here has been when you're not streaming? I mean, I find it hard not to do this when I'm streaming, but even when I'm not streaming, yeah, everybody gets to a point in the game where you keep trying, and of course, there's no checkpoints, so you keep going back to the same part. You're literally walking a mud hole in the same part of the game now for like 10, 15, 20 times. Now you start getting angry, not because you know you're messing up. It's because you're watching the same thing. It's like a record player skipping, you know, and no one will move the needle. It's like, you know, it's like if I just sat there and went, "Hey guys," did that for a while, eventually you'd go, "Shut the fuck up," you know, you would. And so that's exactly what happens when I get frustrated at a game. It's not because I'm pissed off at the game, or I'm pissed off because I got to go through that whole shit again.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm probably going to die again. And the fucked up part is like last night, I died, had to go all the way back. It turns out, had I have just like gotten to this one part, like 10 seconds past where I was dead, I'd have hit a checkpoint. It's like, you motherfucker, you. Like, are you kidding
Well,
me?
anyway, Poker, I'm gonna keep playing the game as long as I don't get kicked off Twitch because of it. But I'm kind of enjoying it.
If you ever get kicked off of Twitch, we'll go to freaking YouTube.
I'm not in any danger. I'm making a joke, but
no, I know. They're not gonna hit you. They're not gonna hit you with a huge copyright thing unless you're literally being blatant. So.
TP Poker says $15 cover charge. You little bitch.
You little bitch.
$15 cover charge, you little bitch, or you're gonna get landed on.
And he says, "Get your hands off those girls."
You little bitch.
Dude, I got this. I got this now. I got this all. I know exactly what second timing to start this at. I'm clipping this.
Do you really?
Yep. I got it right here. See?
You little bitch.
Yeah, I'm using that. That's funny. Let's see. How is LOV Eric? Do we have a question for LOV Eric? He's right down the hall now.
He really is.
He's literally right down over here. He's right down the hall from the arcade. If you have a question for LOV Eric, we can try to call him. Should we try to call him and tell him that he's...
You little bitch.
We could. If you have a question for him, let me know. We can call him. We're working on a new system, by the way, that will not cost you guys anything. So you don't... Nobody feels like we're nickel and diming or anything like that. But I'm working on ways to redeem your channel points. If you look down...
Yes.
Underneath where it says send a message, if you're on like the Twitch app or if you're like on the website, like you'll notice like you probably have several thousand points depending on how long you viewed the channel banked up. And I've never really used channel points, but we're going to come up with neat, innovative things to do with those channel points. It doesn't cost you anything but just your time. You know, as long as you're here watching, you bank channel points and you can cash those in on whatever. So we're going to come up with a few different things. One of them will be like, you know, ask LOV Eric an impromptu question and then we call him. You know, we thought about a ton of things here to do. Like, you know, one of them will be like, you know, if TP Poker's there, he's got to tell a Nia Jax joke, you know. Because we haven't done the Nia Jax segment in quite some time. So this is kind of a way to bring it back, but not necessarily where TP Poker is on the spot to come up with something every week. Like, obviously he'll have to, but you know, if it's lame, you didn't spend any money on it. You just spent channel points. So
yeah.
He says, LOV Eric, can you come on the stream and stop being? You gotta play it.
You little bitch.
A little bitch. He's still having hand trouble.
He's making it too much.
We had to pretty much cancel the Halo stuff because his arm's been bothering him.
No, they'll get better. It's gonna take time. That's all.
50,000 points, and you get to be LOV Eric's +1 at a wedding. Anybody have any questions for him? We can call him real quick. We got a little bit of time. Got about 10 minutes or so. Anything else you guys want to chat about tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of out.
You're out? Are you like it's Pride Month, Harmack? Are you out?
No, not that kind of out. No, I mean I'm out of ideas.
You little
my mind
bitch.
is mush. Normally I'm very chipper. This week just kicked my ass and handed it to me and then kicked it.
I mean, that's what it's. Look, it's an abbreviated stream. It's just a, you know.
No, it just sucks though that, you know, I don't know whose idea. I swear to God, I don't know whose idea it was to do this with work this week, but they had the sewer and water doing 12 on 12 off shifts, but they wouldn't let us, the barricade people or the maintenance people that come along and either pick up their stuff or deliver their stuff. They wouldn't give us the 12 hours so we could just maintain. No, we had to get all our shit done in 8 hours. That included when we were gone, they had to be ready to go before we left. So it was like, you're running all over. So whoever's idea this was, I want to kick them right square in the junk because Jesus Christ, they are a bunch of
Little bitch.
I got it. Don't worry, I got you.
All right.
TP Poker does have a question.
I'm just fucking exhausted.
Hang on.
Yeah, what's up?
I realize he's right down the hall, but I'd have to get up and
I don't want to do that.
You know, why do that?
Illusion. You'd ruin the illusion.
Yeah, he can come if he wants to come down here, he can come over here.
Then he would ruin the illusion.
That's true. He would.
He would walk right through one of your games.
If we ever have to do a co-stream, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Why is Scales? You know what we haven't done in a while? We need to go and harass Scales.
Yeah. We'll do that. If he's the same way next week.
Oh wow, he dogged me.
If he's If he's streaming again next week when we start at our normal time, we'll definitely have to mess with him. That'll be fun.
You know what? We'll call LOV Eric back in a minute, but hang on. Let's go to. I almost gave out my mic there. Twitch.tv/Scales175. You won't be able to see this right now. Or would you? Let's see. Nope, that doesn't work.
Oh wow. Infinite. That's infinity.
Twitch back up.
Here he is.
Oh, your chat went down?
Yeah, for really things first.
Frogster went in there. Frogster's in there with him right now.
Yeah, that's happened to me several times.
Traitor.
Oh.
All viewers from other channel you host is ready for you to come back.
The last time, you streamed it now. Oh, I didn't know.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Flash streams live. Okay.
There's Scales. That's what's up with Scales.
That's awesome.
Here, let's try LOV Eric one last time.
Okay.
He may not be feeling it.
Maybe in a no bullshit
Hello?
mood.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah,
The second time is always a charm.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, we had a question
up?
for you.
All right.
TP Poker wants to know. He realizes that you have an injured arm. And realizes that that's why you haven't been able to do the Halo streams lately. But he wants to know, has your injury, have you been able to use your left hand for filthy pleasures?
I've been required to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You got your answer there.
No, there's no shame in his game.
No
right
shame
there,
in his
man.
game.
No.
I just tried to play League. I could barely get through one game. I had to stop. Not with my left hand.
I was gonna say, which league are you trying to get through?
20,000 leagues.
20,000 leagues under your pants? Poker says you are a sick pervert, sir.
I accept this, I guess.
All right, well, that's your only question for tonight.
All right, that's an easy night.
Catch you later.
All right, see ya.
He told me yesterday, he's like, because I showed him the Discord clips. And he's like, yeah, I got to get in your Discord more. I'm like, everyone needs to get in the Discord more. I had a conversation. Who Doug Griffith texted me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got a raid.
Oh my.
Got a raid from Scales 1 to the 7 to the motherfucking 5, and you know what we have to say to that, right, Harmack?
You little bitch.
What did you get for being late? Funny thing is, we made him end his stream, and we're gonna end ours in like 5 minutes.
I know.
So mean. He had a guy on there with him too. Some guy was co-streaming with him.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Skills. And then Frogster was in there with him too. Yeah, we always know to go. If Scales doesn't show up for State of the Streams, we go in there and get him.
Yep.
That's been our new thing lately. We go in there and we get him. We're like, hey Scales, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I completely forgot. That man has no sense of time. Scales,
I told you.
Scales, you need, Harmack, next time you buy him a gift, like you buy him that headset, or maybe we need to do this collectively or something. Let's get Scales a friggin' watch. Like one of those
It's called a
one of
fucking
those
phone, a computer.
One of
Jesus
those
Christ.
80s ones that has like the little beep 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 on it. So every night at 8:30 and then 10 o'clock, this watch goes off. This watch goes off very annoyingly right into his microphone on his stream. Beep 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 beep.
Well, that would work. Yeah, that would definitely work.
Who's Gunslinger 69? Oh, Gunslinger 69 is in here, he said. Well,
That's a good name.
if they're still here, what's up, Gunslinger 69 and Yogurt Slinger 69?
Gunslinger and Yogurt Slinger. Now, I don't mean to sound like a pig, but that's a funny fucking name. Yogurt Slinger. Damn right, ladies.
You little bitch.
Oh man, too good, too good.
Well, I feel like we have to talk to Scales now for a minute.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to chat about here? Because we're running low on topics here. We called LOV Eric. We found that his arm is still injured, and we found he has no shame in his game.
Nope.
And
he's learning to do it lefty.
Yep. TV Poker says that is the greatest clip ever. The little bitch one.
Yeah,
I agree.
You little bitch.
I have to actually clip it. That's the thing I gotta do. Like I gotta go in and if you remember the Escape, we used to have an actual soundboard. Like nobody, maybe Frogster. I know you know this, Harmack, but you're probably you guys are probably the only two in the heyday of the show. I'm talking like before we went to Twitch and did video. We were audio only, and I feel like that was some of my favorite times.
Yeah.
Was doing the radio part. We had a huge soundboard, and I'm telling you, we had like probably 100 Harmack clips.
Oh yeah, easily.
We had a whole soundboard dedicated to Harmack's reactions to stuff.
Oh, definitely.
I gotta dig those out at some point. I feel like we need to bring some of those back because.
Oh yeah, some of them are classic.
Some of them are classic. You'd enjoy eating me or whatever you said.
Like the one I want to have on my stream is if I fall down like a hole or something. I have that one from the pool party. That whoa.
Yeah, we got all that. The explosive pool party thing.
Yeah. I mean, we got a whole bunch of stuff.
Roger says I have them on a hard drive. I also have them on a hard drive. I had a hard drive crash with all that crap on it, and I was luckily able to recover most of it.
That's good.
Yeah, we used to run an IRC chat too. Damn, I can't believe that was like 12 years ago.
It was a long time ago, dude.
All this shit was going on. But yeah, there is a ton of Harmack sound clips, a ton of skate stuff that we have. Those are good times. So I'm trying to I realize that we need to do new stuff, which is I'm fine with this new one here. I think this is a good place to start.
Give me time.
You
I
little
can make
bitch.
More.
I think with all your rants, though, I think I need to go back through some of those.
Yeah,
and grab them.
I'm guaranteeing you. Every game I play, I'm gonna have a ranting point. Of course, everyone does. You're not a gamer unless it can kind of. You're not playing a good game unless it kind of ticks you off every now and then. What's the point then? You get bored. You gotta have a little spice.
And by the way, don't forget, there also was the birth of the Harmackopedia.
Oh yeah,
which is still up, by the way.
Still ongoing, and it's still getting added to this day.
One of our clips that we have for next week. There's a new Harmackopedia. Technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, I remember saying that. Yeah.
That was weeks ago now, but yeah, difficulties.
That's the difficulties are for disabled difficulties. So, just so you know, in case you were wondering, it's difficulties.
Yeah, the Harmackopedia is still up, by the way. Go to theescapeshow.com/Harmackopedia. That's the old show site, and you can get to the Harmackopedia. Eventually, I'm going to archive that and pull that off of there and put it in its own thing, but it's still up, and we still add to it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So check that out. Anything else you want to talk about it real quick before we get out of here?
I got nothing, my friend.
Yeah, you got nothing but yawns, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to, man. I really try. I know it's really unprofessional. I'm really sorry, guys.
Is Flux MIA? No, Flux was in a couple weeks ago. She
Flux was in my stream earlier this week.
I think my stream scared her away. Oh, she was last Monday?
Yeah, she was in my stream. No, she was in my stream, I believe, this Monday. Or was it last?
That'd be last Monday.
Maybe. But she was saying she was kind of getting her computer's taking a shit and she's trying to get a new one or something. So
I think she got scared of my stream because I was doing Resident Evil 8. You know that one part. She saw that whole thing in my first reactions to that, and she's like, this is effed up.
Trust me, Platonic Flux is into shit like that. Trust me, the games that she's played, oh man, she loves that shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
she's still around though. She not as often.
Yeah.
And you got to remember back in the day we were live 1 day a week. Now we're
Yeah.
live. Now we're live like 5. So
Monday through Friday.
it's a lot different now. So I don't
Definitely.
expect her every day, to be honest with you. All right, guys. Harmack is
Yeah.
dying here because
I'm sorry, guys.
you know why? You know why he's dying here? Because
Little bitch.
he's a little bitch. That's right. We're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Sorry for the late start.
That clip is gonna live forever in infamy.
I'm sorry for the late start, but we'll be back next week.
Oh yeah, at the right time, hopefully.
Yeah, at 8:30, the right time instead of 9, or 9:30 even. So Doug Griffith, what I was gonna tell you is, and I'm gonna tell everybody, is get in the damn Discord. Download the Discord app, go to slashstreams.com, click on the Discord button at the top. I'm working on the link, or I think if you...
Isn't it slashstreams.com/Discord?
Let me pull it. I don't think it works right now. It takes you to
that's
slashstreams.com, which is fine. But if you go to the top, you can click on the Discord. There's the top of the page. Working on that. Get on the Discord, as I was telling Doug Griffith earlier, because anytime we're running late, we have an announcement to make. Oh no, Harmack, we gotta stop the presses here. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. You know what we have in chat right now? You know what we have in chat?
I don't know.
We have a want to become famous.
You little bitch.
We gotta take care of him.
Oh.
Where are my mods at? There we go. Who got him? Frogster.
Frogster
got
on
him.
the Frogster right there on the button.
There we go. Now we can resume.
Nice.
Now we can resume fun. I just want to become famous, guys, man.
You little bitch.
They're relentless, man.
Tell you what. I feel bad now because we got new people coming in, but you know what? Sorry, guys. Next Monday, we will resume things. 8:30 Eastern. We got SSWF. La Champion, myself.
Le Champion.
Not Le Champion, like Chris Jericho. La Champion, like myself. I can't.
Wow.
Way to
push your face right up against the box there, Al.
That's gimmick infringement, sir. I will be putting my title on the line against a surprise opponent.
Oh shit.
So tune in for that. We've also got
fighting champion.
Gonna find out who's next for the tag team titles. Number 1 contendership. Is Del Griffith straight up cheating in SSWF? And speaking of cheating, is Dick Fitzwell? We saw him get involved in a match last week. Good old DM called him out. They had a bit of a scuffle. Is Dick Fitzwell gonna wrestle again? Find out on SSWF Monday. Harmack is streaming Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
That's right. I don't know how far I'm in the game. I'm assuming probably halfway.
So tune in.
Maybe.
That Frogster says I want my rematch. Frogster, you just had a TV title rematch, but you can have a rematch whenever you want. Anybody can get a match. You got to hit that subscribe button, and you get an automatic.
You get a match.
You get an automatic title
You
shot.
get a match.
Otherwise, we're going to have to go to win-loss records, and then that's how we determine who gets a title shot.
Al's the Oprah Winfrey of SSWF.
You get a match.
You get a match. You get a match.
I know Harmack is owed a match for his subscription.
Yeah.
And
That's
Del
right.
Griffith is also owed a match, so those are going to be coming up soon. But we do have one last person from Michael's Gifts from a few weeks back
Oh wow.
that has not gotten a title shot yet, and we're going to find out who that is on Monday. And then I'll resume my stream of Sleeping Dogs on Tuesday, as long as I don't get DMCA'd by then.
There you go.
So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Please hit the follow button on both of our channels. Harmack1 over here to my Well, let's see. To my left, I had to look at the stream box. It's different over here. Harmack over here to my left. Catch him at Harmack1. Follow Scales175. We got him off his stream to come here, and now we're gonna leave.
We're dicks.
And of course, follow /streams live. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.
Laters, guys.
And take care of yourselves. See you later.